Hello everyone, this is StiltzkinKupo84 representing Cat and Fam Gamer TV, and welcome to our All Shields playthrough of Final Fantasy 12. We are going to go to the Ogre-Yensa Sand-Sea save crystal, and we're doing this so that we can get easy access to the Nam-Yensa Sand-Sea. So really, all we want to do is run through here. We are going after the Victinier. It's a rare monster that appears not in this cell, but in the Yellow Sands. We're currently in Augur Hill. Why is Bosch not doing anything? Oh, okay. Yeah, come on, Bosch. Get with it. And I have to wonder if Vaughn has Asuna. He does have Asuna before Remedy. Nobody should be using Remedy for anything that Asuna can't heal. But that Asuna can heal. You should only be using remedies for stuff that Asuna cannot heal. Treasure here. Got a free LP going around. A lot of overkill on that Firaga. We probably don't need a Firaga Gambit for right now. We probably don't need a lot of these gambits. We don't need oil or expose. We'll just go ahead straight on attacking these little guys. There's not much about any of these guys that worries us. Alright, we need Victinier to show up. Not only do we need to show up, we need to get the loot that he has. So we'll definitely be trying to steal off the Victinier. And we may also be retreating from the Victinier so that we could steal more. That's weird. I don't remember that being here. That barrel looks brand new. Yeah, that's very weird. I don't remember that being there the first time. Oh well. Let's see about Victinier. Has he shown up? Not that I can tell. Victinier is a no-show on this one, guys. We have a 40% chance that he'll appear in this area. And apparently we have found ourselves in the top 60%. Bagley. kind of okay because we have to tempt the Alteki as well. Although we're not quite there yet. We're not really close enough for me to be trying to run back and forth between. So I think we'll take our chances on this Victinier spawning. Huh. Again, it looks like we found ourselves in the top 60%. Does not look as if the Victinier is here. Now we shouldn't have to go to the east side of this cell. Really, the Victinier should show up on the west. Either in this alcove here, or in this alcove down here, somewhere on this side. I guess we could just keep respawning. Vaughn has a bubble that I don't like. Bosch's bubble is off. Okay, well, we got rid of that bubble. No Victinier yet. He's going to be a shy one. Here, Victinier. Nothing, no such luck. We can't get a Victinier to appear here. It's like a Dr. Seuss book. So this is the, what, 4th time we've zoned back in? I feel like statistically we should be getting a little closer to a Victinier sighting. And unfortunately it looks... oh, there it is. Okay, so what we're going to do here first of all, we're going to get rid of telekinesis. We're going to get rid of... we're going to put on steel. And we're going to get rid of attack. Because all we want is that steel. Oh, shoot, we have a stamp gambit on. That's why Balthier is not stealing. Balthier can't steal. We're still equipped with fuzzy miters. So we should probably go back to black belts. Just because of the multitude of monsters and that we'll be fighting, and this black belt does give us immunity to disable and immobilize. Can't steal, still can't steal. He's following you. Let's get you back in the corner. And Vaughn, let's get you back in this corner as well. Come on. Come on. Wow. Here we go. We got Victor back in the corner. Wonderful. Now we can take Bosch over here. Oh wow. We need to equip Vaughn with the main Gauche again. Because this Victor Near can kill us. And we also need to get Vaughn out of the way and not close to Bosch. Bosch, get out of there. You know what? We need a gambit on Vaughn that keeps him close to the Victor Near, so we will do... We'll do a steal technique for... Does Vaughn not have steel? I'm pretty sure Vaughn is supposed to have steel. It's like a touchstone of his character. Yeah, he is of steel. Alright, let's do highest max HP. Alright, we'll keep Vaughn next to Victor Near. Keep Altair next to Victor Near. That will keep Bosch relatively safe and at a distance. Which is always a good thing for us. There's a lot of blocks going on. That's good. That's what we need. Put that main Gauche back on here to get those blocks. Ooh. Whatever he did that was AoE. Just barely got Bosch. We're trying in vain to steal from his victim here. He's got a War God's Band. There we go. War God's Band. And that might be our first one. Yeah, that's the first one that we have. On this save file. Now, a War God's Band. Let's see, is it a single recipe loot? No, it looks like a multiple recipe loot. No, it's not a multiple recipe loot either. Is it repeatable? Huh. Yes, it's a jewel of creation. It's a imperial soul. So we're going to need 6 of these War God bands because it takes 2 per recipe. It takes a High Arcana, a Soul Powder, and 2 War Gods bands. So we're going to need 6 of these babies. Which means that we're going to be tempting the victor near quite a bit here. And that means that we're going to have to beat it out of here. We're going to need to go at least 2 cells away. So we're going to have to take on these frogs. Wow, they really didn't see me. Alright, Gambits. We're gonna put TK on. We're gonna kill Steel here. And we're gonna put Firaga and attack on. Firaga kills him instantly. Alright. Nice. Now we're not worried about Von and his sleeping self. All we want is to zone again. So we've zoned away twice from the victor near. And now we're going to hopefully find him again on a 40%. If we do find him on that 40%, then we're going to put our steel units back on. Make sure we steal 6 of these War God bands before we kill our victor near friend.
Yes.
Because he is for sure the easiest way that we can hope to get War God bands out of this game. And the victor near is hard to spot because it's sort of see-through, but you can definitely see it when it's there, if you look hard enough. Alright, well, we'll just have to keep zoning. It's going to be a lot faster if I just ignore the pots around here. It's not like they're giving out scathe modes or anything special. Anyhow. No victor near there. No victor near there. What was that? Those are just Bagleys. Never mind, nobody cares about Bagleys. Alright.
Yes.
Josh is getting a little bit low on MP. So I'm going to parade him around a bit. Make sure he's getting his steps in. Make sure he's walking. Too bad we don't have a Fitbit accessory for our black mage. Or white mage, for that matter. Actually, any kind of mage. All of the time spells are kind of more expensive than their equal level counterparts. And red mages pretty much go through the MP too. No victor near yet. So this is going to be the pain in the butt rare game for me. And I kind of wish I had done this. You know what? There's still time for me to do that off camera. I think I'll go after the Alteki. We need a behemoth stake off of him so we can steal behemoth stakes, but you know what? Behemoth stakes are repeatable. Whatever that recipe is, it's repeatable. And I believe it's like an X potion. So the ironic part about it is I might not actually want to kill the Alteki right off because I might want to get repeatable loot off him. Behemoth Stake is an X potion pack, it's repeatable, it's 10 X potions. So we definitely don't want to kill the Alteki right now. What does that leave us with? That leaves us with... I guess we can try to zone one more time for this Victor Near. And... well, I could show you guys the Alteki. It doesn't mean that I have to necessarily kill him. But if I've shown this guy to you all, then it really doesn't matter how I grind him off camera, does it? Some of those boers. Dang it, Balthier. Watch where you're going. Bogey A and Bogey B. Oh, shit. We are now diseased. Good. Who's diseased? There's 2 people diseased. We're getting remedies out. Okay, so we're no longer diseased. That's good. Disease has to be, I swear, one of the worst things that can happen to you.
Yeah.
Demon Sigh, good to have, good to have. Now let's put a Steel Gambit here. We got a Dark Crystal.
Yeah.
Steel Gambit back off.
Yeah.
There we go. Bataworm Carapace. That's a good thing to have for a Bazaar.
Yeah.
Belteki is not going to be in the next cell. So we're going to walk right on through this. Killing a bunch of dudes. We're running the long way. Here. Alright, now Belteki is in this part of the dungeon here. We've got to get rid of some of these Malachants. Ooh, Grimmar Aid Heat, that's good for loot.
Yeah.
Got more Malachants around. I'm not seeing the Belteki actually. The Belteki may have a spawn condition. Yeah, because he's supposed to be in this area if he were going to spawn. Defeat at least 12 Malachants in a row in the undershore, then step out and re-enter the area to trigger Belteki's appearance. Alright. So that's what we'll do.
Yeah.
Rack up a 12 chain of these guys. What was Vaughn doing back there? We've got a 6 chain of Malachants. Got a Grimoire 8 heat again, good. Oh boy. Let's see. We need more Malachants for our chain here. Wonder if we can... Nope, that'll be a great tortoise. Huh. Malachant, Malachant, ooh, Malachant. Never mind. Sometimes, you know, you have an idea and it flies out of your mouth before you can stop it. Oh, there we go. 9 chain. The sad part is that I can't get that song out of my head now. And I feel like if I have to be subjected to it, then you should too. However, I'm just not that mean, so... You know, you're welcome. I won't be singing it. I sure wish we could get a couple of more Malekiths to come in through here. Is this going to be a thing where we zone out, find Malekiths somewhere else, and then maybe these Malekiths here will work? These will do the trick, then I'll use them. We got 3 of them right here. We got a 12 chain. Well, let's try it. See, is Elteki in here? Yes, he is. Good. Alright, let's get some gambits up. We'll do a steel gambit on Vaughn again. And that is just so that we can have him closer to the Elteki when it's happening. We'll get Vaughn to run him in there first, since he's the hardiest one out of the group. Balthier, get up in there. Charge, sir. So he's a behemoth type enemy. Awesome, we got the behemoth stake. All is right in the world. So I mean, he looks ferocious. He's a monstrous type of dude. Hats off to him. You know what? There's other places to get X potions. I feel like I can go ahead and safely kill this guy. I don't need to rely upon a repeatable bazaar that bad. X potions happen. I can actually buy X potions off of the airports on a certain trip, I'm sure. It's one of the more expensive ones, I think, Arcades too, like Belfenheim or something like that, but regardless, let me go ahead and get this trophy. Ooh, wow, I'm so glad I got out of the way. That looked like an AoE thing, and it just happened to Vaughn, and I don't think Bosch would have survived that. Ooh, wonderful. Got a Philotrophia for that one. Aerogamote. Victiner. I guess we'll go without Victiner for a while. I'll go ahead and go off camera and grind him. And then once I have 6 War God bands, you know, I'll axe him too. Gosh, what's going on here, buddy? Oh, yeah, we forgot to give Bosch any offensive actions. Whoops. Alright. That makes all the difference when we have Firaga coming out of this cannon here. makes all the difference. Just get a Firaga on all of them. We got quite a bit of poaches off that. Seems like Firaga is uniquely powered right now to almost take out a Malakant. And that's pretty sweet. I mean, I wasn't technically trying to exploit that, but that was sort of an exploitable condition that I had there for a minute. Hopefully we have all of the Adheeds that we'll need, though. Because those Malakants are pretty common foes to run across. So I guess the next rare monster that we'll do here is the bug. Let's see, where is it? Killbug. And Killbug only has a knot of rust for us, so we're not worried about stealing from him, really. He's found on the north edge between exit points near the entrance to Zertinian Caverns. Killbug spawns when the playtime clock has his minute hand between 10 and 39 minutes. Okay. Well, then we might not be... No, we're not even in the right part of the playtime clock to get Killbug. Alright, well, we can try for Nazarnir anyhow. Yeah, let's get Nazarnir. Get out of the Osmond Plains altogether. We'll go into the Giza Plains. Firaga is just slicing through everything here. I would give credit to telekinesis, but I mean, Firaga is one-shotting things. And Nazarnir. Oh, you know what? I think Nazarnir only happens in the dry. Yeah, because it specifically shows Starfall Field in the dry. Well, so we can't get Nazarnir either. This is troublesome. Victonir, Killbug. At least we got Alteki down. You know what we can do? We can go to Garamscythe and get the Gavial. Antarctic Wind. Now, how many Antarctic Winds do we have? Because that's what we need. Loot. There's an Arctic wind and there's an Antarctic wind. I don't know which one we have. If any at this point, honestly. So we don't have either. Yeah, and we're gonna need 2... I almost think that we're closer to Chihara than we are to Rabanastre right now. Let's go back in here. At least we've got a path of destruction cleaved through this Osmond Plain part here. So we should have headed south. We want to get closer to Chihara. So there's a teleport crystal over there.
Yeah.
Alright, wrong way. We're going this way. Quite a bit of Destrier mains. I think the Destrier main was the loot that we were trying to steal off the rare monster Mazarnir anyhow. So at least when we get to him, we won't have to worry about a steel gambit. We'll just be able to kill him right off. Alright, we have a Gareth guy with us here. Can you help us out? It'd be weird using certain time magics around that Gareth guy, because if you're trying to, like, say, cast Sloga in there, then you'll hit him as well, because he's another target. Red Chocobo. So this is good. So at least it's not a level 99 Red Chocobo. Those do exist in this game. If you're unlucky enough to happen upon the level 99 Red Chocobo, you're in for the fight of your life. Honestly. He cast Comet, or is it Comet or Meteor? It's one of the two. He casts it with a really high magic attack value, and it can pretty much down your guys in one hit, or if it doesn't down them, then the second one will, and he just casts it repeatedly. I think he does have a normal attack. It's quite troublesome as well. You just don't want to deal with the level 99 Red Chocobo if you don't have to. As far as I'm concerned, I don't think you get anything that great anyhow, so we'll teleport to Rabanastre. We'll go on the hunt for the Gavial. Now the steel for the Gavial, let's see. Antarctic Wind, we're going to need 2 of those. So we're going to have to run away from him once. Let's go into the Low Town. And after we've killed this Gavial, we probably won't need to ever enter the Garamscythe Waterway again. I'm actually pretty, well, a little disappointed in myself that I didn't get the Gavial when we came here for Cuchulainn. That would have been a real easy way to do it efficiently. that's alright. We're going back to the waterway. Now the Gavial appears in the lower section of the number 10 channel. Close the number 10 sluice gate, then explore the large room at the west end of the lower section. Gavial appears behind the party, so we need to close. Open that sluice. Matter of fact, we'll open both of these. Because I want to close the two on the outside. We'll close number 11, and we'll close number 10. That will give us access to the save crystal, the orange save crystal that's on the other side of Sluice 11. And then it will give us access to the Gavial, which is on the other side of Sluice 10. Alright, so now we can go all the way to the east spur, number 11 channel, and down to the east sluice control that saved that crystal over there. I guess it's not a teleport crystal, but it is a save crystal. And then we have the number 10 channel down here. So it's time to go explore that number 10 waterway. Alright, what do we have here? Looks like he will come and fight us through there. Alright. How do we get down? There we go. This is the down. 5 gil, wow.
Ha!
Good loot. Ah, yeah, it was an Arcana. I think we already have like 9 million of those, but whatever. That's what's good about having your all your grimoires. Okay, so I'm gonna take the gambits off. Well, I'll put steel gambits on for Balthier and Yvonne. And I'll take them off for Bosch. Yeah, that canopic jar, man, once you get that activated, you get tons of Arcana. So many Arcana that you don't even know what to do with it anymore. And it's an item that honestly is only worth 10 gold at the shop, so it's not like you even want to sell it. The only reason you want to sell it is to get rid of the inventory space so that you can have more. We're going to lure him over here, actually, because we're going to want to run by him. So we don't want him plugging that hole. We got an Antarctic wind, wonderful. Now we're going to run. Alright, and then let's go out into the cloaca again. Alright, so now we have zone 2 spaces away. And hopefully there'll be brand new monsters in here. Yep, sure is. We'll put a gambit back on for Bosch. Loot here. Another Arcana. Wonderful. Pots. Nope. Oh, there's a pot. No. Oh, wow. I really didn't expect something that lethal to be down here. Other than Coachman, of course, and we've already defeated him. Again, I'm going to take the Furaka Gambit off. So I want to steal from Gavial more than anything else. There we go. The Gavial will only approach if you try to leave through this part of the passage. So he's very much an ambush predator. I guess he would be more of an ambush predator if he was willing to come at us with our backs turned. Ooh, flat. That's not good. Come on, guys, let's steal. Let's steal that Antarctic wind. I think that when we get done here, we will... Oh, there we go. I think that when we get done with this Gavial, we'll be ready to go to the Cheetah Uplands and the place behind Valkenheim. Names escape me right now, but there's some rare monsters in that area. Cheetah Uplands and then Ceroba Steppe. That's it. So we'll get our rare monsters finished in those areas because they're quite remote to the rest of the map. And there's not a whole lot going on there. There's some rare monsters in Sochin Cave Palace, and I'm not really all that excited about going in there yet because we have a Hellworm to defeat in Sochin Cave Palace still. And I haven't really taken the time to research and look up what I would need to defeat that guy. I remember him being one of the harder optional bosses in the game, so... ooh. He sure did get pretty nasty there toward the end, that Gavial there. We got a first guild trophy. I have to imagine that that is... that looks like the same thing as the Never-Ending Story guy The dog dragon, whatever his name was. Anybody remember the dog dragon? It's one of the more odd memories from my childhood. I'll have to say, Never-Ending Story. It was scary as a young child. It's just odd as an adult, and I'd have to say the same thing for Dark Crystal. Dark Crystal is a very unnerving movie for a young kid to try to watch. Labyrinth, I guess, has issues. I don't find Labyrinth quite as disturbing as Dark Crystal, but I do find it quite a bit more disturbing than Never-Ending Story. So, I mean, anything with Jim Henson, I feel, besides the Muppets, which was specifically geared to be comedy relief, and even some of those guys, I mean, the Eagle news reporter with the angry face was rather scary. I have to say, I have to confess, there were a couple of, small few of the Muppets that actually did scare me. The big red guy was kind of scary looking. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and grind the Victinier off camera, so we won't be covering any more of that on this episode, or any episode. We're mainly going to be trying to make sure that we get back to the Giza Plains during the dry so that we can get the Nazarneer out of the way. And like I said, I think we already have the steel item that we wanted from him. So we'll just be able to assassinate him real quick. Oop. My bad. It said, "Are you sure you want to save here?" And I said no. Well, it's the 57-minute mark, so this is probably the end of this episode here. Go ahead, hit like and subscribe. Anything you could do to bring more attention to my daughter's channel, she'd appreciate it. So would I. And, hit the notification if you want to know when new episodes are coming out. I'll be streaming live on, I guess, a more regular schedule than I have for the past few nights. I just got an Axis and Allies board done. I created a new map for Axis and Allies. I wanted to do the Southeast Asia map. So I got my atlas out, and I basically traced that region only, so I have a big blown up map of the Southeast Asia campaign, and I have yet to play it, but I know all of the mechanics as far as what the economic bonuses are for each territory, so I'm really interested to play it. It may end up being incredibly unbalanced, because but then even if it does, it's just the nature of that part of the world in Southeast Asia. There's such an imbalance of economy. There are very, very rich cities over there, and there are a whole lot of very poor cities over there, so I may not want to even game balance it. Even if I notice an imbalance, I may want to keep it that way just for realism. But I guess I'll decide that when I go to play it next time. You guys, I guess, are only just worried about when I'm going to play this next time. And I suppose it's early enough in the morning. I could try to get another video in. I'm not going to guarantee it though for today. But I've cut a couple already, and I may cut one more, I may not. So go ahead and Well, I've already said the whole like and subscribe spiel. But this is StiltzkinKupo84 with Cat and Fan Gamer TV signing out. I'll see you on the next episode.